Welcome back, everybody. Um, I'd only moved location, but yeah, we got the poster. We saw a dead cat behind it. You know, that was wild.
I've done it! I found the perfect.
A hang in there kitty poster. I hate cats.
Oh, I guess it's not perfect then.
No, it is. I can hang in longer than that stupid cat can. Hey, Arda, let's get things going, huh?
Thanks, kid. Here's your bottle of Petrardian Fizzy. If you get caught with it, don't say you got it here.
Nice.
It's not for me. I'm getting it for a little old lady.
How times have changed.
All right. Here, now give me your damn glasses.
Mrs. A, I found you a bottle of the fizzy stuff. Can I have your glasses now?
Yeah, I got you the good shit.
Oh, Lil, I'm so pleased. Thank you so much. Yes, you may have my glasses. After enjoying this bottle, I don't think I'll be able to see straight anyways.
Oh. Okay. So because I have it, I'm gonna go here because I learned something that's supposed to be happening the day of the wedding.
Viva la Gabalusi!
Viva la Gabalusion!
Nobody seems to want Carl's orange slices after all.
I knew I never should have introduced them to each other. Kelly was my hairdresser.
Finally, a group that does not belittle me for my lack of skills, my poorly chosen name, or my pixelated skin.
Some pretty compelling literature around here. A fair sprawl for all. Sounds nice. Some pretty compelling literature around.
Alright, so something's up. Let's see what might be happening here before I go.
Goblin Ball is life.
What a joyous day for a royal wedding. And it's me birthday.
I can't believe they bumped the semifinals for some wedding. The Sprawl Brawlers were a lock to take out the Scarborough Hush Puppies. A lock, I tell you.
Ah. So nothing important. It was just here to waste my time. Now let's get this going. I can give him his the glasses. For some reason, buddy put the glasses in his shoe and it broke and it cut up his foot. Alright, remember, hold square to move faster.
Edward, I got you a
Lil, this is perfect! Now I'll be able to perform the ceremony. The wedding is saved.
I'll go get my dad so we can find our seats so the princess can officially say.
Alrighty.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, humans, elves, dwarves, and other non-humans alike. We are gathered here today to witness the sacred union of our dearly beloved Princess Desdemona and the fierce and honorable Praetor Kargan. We stand here to celebrate the love shared between these two people, as their union will forge a strong bond that will bring renewed strength and vigor to our fair city-state.
Look at that. Keep
The
listening.
happy couple have elected to write their own vows. Praetor Kargan, the floor is yours.
Princess, together our two nations will enter a state of cooperation. Your surplus population will help fuel future glorious ballets of the Marvog Empire and provide ample breeding opportunities for more proud Marvog warriors. Kapla!
Ooh. That,
Charming. Princess Desdemona, you may proceed.
That's so, romantic. Even though our people have differences of opinion on a variety of subjects, going forward we will solve our nation's disagreements with words and mutual respect. But what fun would it be? Nothing can compare to the feeling of conflict resolution through the hunt. There's no chance you're talking about hunting rabbits or pheasant, is there? Ha ha, no.
And now, the presentation of the ceremonial rings.
see, I like how it switched the two positions now. Keep listening.
Once you place the sacred rings upon each other's fingers, you may seal this alliance and your marriage with a kiss. And from that moment forward, your lives and indeed your two kingdoms will be forever bound. But first, if there is anyone here who knows of any reason that this couple should not be wed, speak now or forever hold your peace.
See, look, they keep switching. We're already proceeded without incident and was I supposed to say something? What?
Once you place the sacred... But first... I object!
Oh no! Chuck is here to enact his plan. What do I do?
Where is this going?
How did that filthy goblin get in here?
Wait! What a disgusting little creature!
What did the councilwoman just say? Guard!
I said wait, and I'm done being ignored. Chuck, what are you doing here? I told you to stay away.
Ooh, the plot thickens. What I do today, I do for all citizens of the Sprawl who have felt unwelcome for too long. For those of us who look a little different, who can't walk down the street at noon with their heads held high. I'm looking at you, mole people. I couldn't stand by and watch as my people's chances for a good life were erased by the sham of a marriage.
Hey!
And I couldn't watch as the woman I love...
What did he just say?
The plot thickens again! We just went from soup to gravy, people!
Don't! You can't.
The Sprawl doesn't need you to sacrifice yourself to make it stronger. It already has an untapped power inside itself, waiting to rise up. Princess Desdemona, I love you. Will you marry me instead and join in allegiance with your own home?
This will not stand. Princess, you can't seriously be thinking of leaving me for this.
I'm on the edge of my f***ing seat here!
I will, Chuck. I will marry you.
What? This isn't going to work out. People of the Sprawl, This may shock and horrify the worst among you, but this is Chuck, my secret goblin lover. And I choose him as my groom. And together we will empower our own people and usher in a better, brighter future for everyone in the sprawl. Watch out, Lil. What is that?
By rejecting the leader of the pride proposal of marriage, you have made a grave mistake that will go unpunished. Oh God. Consider this message a declaration of war. You hereby under siege, and we demand your uncontested surrender immediately, otherwise we will lay waste to your precious kingdom with fire and brimstone pouring out from our weapons of war. Love and kisses, the kingdom of
Oh shit.
oh shit. End of part 1. There are parts to it. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. We've made it to the end of part 1. Damn.
The Sprawl, news about the war. On the front lines, our homegrown heroes are holding toe-to-toe against the pungent Petradians. But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their part. You might even find the odd Petradian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier. And get 'em once for me. Talk to your local Godshed operator about how you can join the Sprawl Army today. Join the Sprawl Army today.
Oh Lord. We're in war. But it's... Hold on.
Any questions?
This beat little...
Did you see my dad? He was there. He looked okay.
No, I meant questions about the new drafting procedure. It was in the weekly update video.
You mean the propaganda video?
You know what propaganda is?
I didn't until I watched that video.
Listen, people are going to come up asking about joining the army. It's your job to decide if they're a good fit, especially considering who else is coming to enlist that day.
I thought my job was to decide who to let pass the gate.
That's also your job. This is wartime. You have to do 2 things now.
I wish my dad was here. He'd show me how to get out of doing 2 things.
Up until now, we've tolerated a 2-star average with you, Guardsman. Not anymore. We are dancing on a knife's edge here, so now you have to maintain a 2.5-star average, or it's game over.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh, and if you don't draft the right people, we could lose the war. Also game over.
Wait, figuratively or literally?
Both.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of pressure for a child.
Well, I'm gonna go.
You're just gonna leave after dropping something that heavy on me?
Fine, I'll stay. We can tutorial some more.
Actually, I'm starting to see the appeal of your first plan.
I thought you might. Goodbye, Lil.
Months of the stage, the sprawl reported its food storage have reached a new dangerous low. The guards discovered any means of improving the dwelling food supply. You are better than myself. Ash related any individual groups coming from outside the sprawl who will burden our food supply specifically. What? Submit the description should Skylar. Best of luck with those becoming visual. Oh, front line. Remember. Right. Yeah, dude. All right. Two to you. Two for you. Yep.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
Sure do, ma'am. His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
Yeah, I got that. Now, what's a guy like you doing wanting to fight in a war like this?
I fight for one thing and one thing only. My one and only love, Glory Ann.
Who or what is Glory Ann?
She's my sweetheart back home.
And does Glory Ann feel the same way about you?
She sure does. At least, I thought she did.
Dish the details, Elmer. What happened?
Well, you see, ma'am, how it is it's like this, you see. It all happened this way, it was.
Elmer, faster with the dishing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just all too painful to talk about. We were engaged to be married, and I caught her in the arms of another man, my neighbor Bosco.
How dare she?
I know!
Oh.
So you're heartbroken and running away to war?
Exactly.
Yes, we need all the help we can get out there. But I can't justify taking any more emotionally conflicted soldiers onto the battlefield. Scan this guy for any evidence that he's got a strong enough stomach for what he's about to get into.
I can't do anything else. I'm gonna draft you.
You're being sent to the front lines, soldier.
There's no turning back now, Elmer. Oh, Glory Ann, who I caught in the arms of another man. Maybe joining up will make you love me enough so we can spend our lives together. Then I won't have to run off and join the army.
There's a shred of logic in that.
Let's hope that wasn't a bad decision.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you, the miserable wretch who sought me the last time I came to this repulsive, simmering carbuncle of a city.
Shut up.
I remember you too. You're that unpleasant, obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
Yes, we have met.
What do you want?
It is my intention to go straight to the bank of the Sprawl and have my substantial monies removed from this sinking barge of a city before the banks are overrun, or worse, sacked. Mr. Dunn just needs to hear my confirmation number, and I will have my fortune sheltered in a more rich people-friendly nation.
You know?
What will happen to the BS without you?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS, but as far as I'm concerned, the people here were up to their necks in BS anyway.
We're still talking about the bank, right? You can't let the bank fail. We need that BS money to make sure the city doesn't fall.
Well, you should have thought of that before convincing the princess to turn down that delightful Prince Phineas.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind? Oh, come on. What would your mother think?
Taking all of our family fortune away and leaving the poor to die in the streets? Mumsy would be so proud.
Wow.
You've delayed me long enough. It doesn't matter what you do at this point. I'm taking my money and leaving this miserable city to rot. Deny me entry, and Mr. Dung has my express orders to dissolve my account and have my money sent to me elsewhere. Arrest me, and with my one phone call, I will have Mr. Dung carry out my wishes from jail. It's inevitable now.
So at this point, it's lose-lose no matter what I do?
Yes, you've hemmed and hawed your way to a 1 star, and now I'm going to leave this city without one of its major funders. Too bad, so sad.
Huh.
Well done, child. Mr. Dung will be pleased. Here's a little something for you, little one. Yes, something to remember me by as your precious city burns around you.
$2? Really?
Like... Maybe I can do something different.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you.
I remember.
Yes, we have met.
Let's talk.
It is my intention to go straight to the bank. Mr. Dung just needs to hear my confirmation number, and I will...
You think the bank will be sacked?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS.
We're still talking about the bank, right?
Okay.
Miserable old... Ah! He cannot be allowed to take his money out of the bank. If he does, BS will tumble down around us. Stop him! Convince him to reinvest his money in the sprawl. Be the master interrogator I know you can be.
You can't let the bank fail. We need that BS money to make sure the city doesn't fall.
Well, you should have thought of that before convincing the princess to turn down that delightful Prince Phineas.
Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
The children save the day. That doesn't work. I don't think the goblins are gonna work.
You'll totally save the day if you help the city. They might even throw a parade in your honor.
Parades? Yuck. Peasant fashion shows at best. At worst, jugglers. Ooh.
Alright. I gotta do something. Maybe it's the children. Maybe I gotta say, what of the children?
Ah, it's you.
I remember you.
Yes, we have met.
Alright.
It is my intention to go... Mr. Dung...
You think the bank will be sacked?
Most likely be...
we're still talking about the...
Alright. And then we call Skylar.
That miserable. Stop him!
And then...
You can't let the bank fail.
Well, you should have thought.
Is there anything I can...
And then we pick the
Oh,
children.
come on. Think of the children.
Ha! The children? What, you mean like you? Miserable, snotty-nosed little flesh bags, full of empty promises and endless whining. Oh no, the environment is ruined. Oh no, college tuition costs $1 billion. Oh no, I can't afford to live.
You're just straight up evil. Like, what do I even do with that? Let's try this one more game. Maybe, just maybe.
Ah, it's you again. I remember you.
I remember you.
Yes, we have met.
Maybe.
Honestly, what does it all matter anyway? I've spent my entire life accumulating one of the largest fortunes in the sprawl, but what good is it without my darling whelp? If only I could speak with him again. I could leave all this money behind if it would get me back my whelp.
Oh, yeah.
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great?
Just read the cards!
Oh, okay. This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great. May I take a message?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
Lil.
Oh, Lil! It's me, Whelp!
I thought so. Listen, there's someone here I think would like to speak with you. Go ahead.
Whelp? Is it really you?
It is, Your Grace.
Whelp, I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, we are on the phone.
How are you? Have you been treated poorly?
No one ever treated me as poorly as you, sir.
I miss you, Whelp.
I miss you too, sir.
Come, run away with me. We can leave this war behind us and start again with all of my money.
Sir, I never cared a jot for your money. I only wanted to be with you.
Oh, Whelp, my
is this
heart
relationship?
sings. No matter what happens to me now, I will dedicate my remaining life to you.
What about your remaining money?
I'll donate it to the poor. Just kidding, but I won't take it away with me today.
Good enough. Get in there and reunite with your friend.
Alright. Ooh, there we go. I saved it. Finally. That was difficult. That was way more difficult than what I expected.
Where is he? Where's that meek little slunk of a man?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way? Spouting a crazy notion, like running off and joining the army?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me, to get as far away from that fool as possible.
I take it you're Glory Ann.
That's me, Glory Ann.
The same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man?
It's not what it looked like. And if Elmer John had stuck around for more than a second, I could have explained that to him.
So what? You're sick of these lunk-headed men getting all hot and bothered and making hasty decisions over something that could have been settled by a rational conversation?
Exactly.
Okay.
Even if that fool Elmer John is drafted as well, and he's there waiting for me with his big dumb eyes and his cutie pie dimples, it won't matter. He won't be able to smooth talk his way back into my heart after doing something so stupid like running off and joining the war. At this point, it doesn't matter if you let him in or not. Either way, I've made up my mind.
Love that fierce determination. But you really don't want to know if he was drafted? What if he's at home waiting for you, with a big old apology banner that says, "I'm a fool, take me back"?
He's run out of apology banners this time. Him and his suspicious mind. Not to mention the wartime measures prohibiting the sale of fabric for such frivolities.
Would you say she's eager but hot-headed and a willing volunteer with a cold, hard stare that radiates determination?
I guess.
We have a place for people like her in the Army, and that's here, in the Army. Recruit her with haste.
Alright. You've been drafted.
Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I want you two to be together.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you two apart.
Understood.
I'm doing this because I think you'd make a mighty fine soldier, soldier. You're drafted.
Oh, hello, Lil. Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day? Sun shining, birds chirping. Why, a gobbo could almost sing about it.
Nice to see you again.
You too. I'm just coming from a conference of GLA members from different nations looking to help each other out.
The GLA sounds like it's thriving.
It sure is. We made some major inroads with a sympathetic group of Petrardian miners. They've offered to dig tunnels that will bring food to the sprawl without anyone knowing. I hope we can get these plans to Queen Desdemona for her stamp of approval. Then we can get things underway.
You should take these to the Queen.
I'm on my way there now. Lil, it is always a pleasure.
Julian, I hope you have a fantastic day.
Do you really mean that?
I sincerely do. Keep up the great work, friend.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Oh, I was supposed to call. Damn it, I forgot.
Hey, Lil. Listen, I wanted to say I know things must be tough for you with Hamish out on the front lines and...
Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it, Cecil. I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear. If you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me.
I'm actually not sure I do know where to find you.
Oh, well, normally it would be at the barracks, but for the foreseeable future, I'll be running security for Her Majesty Queen Desdemona. After you finish your shift, Her Majesty and the Royal Consort have asked to see you.
Okay.
Well, that figures. Me and Desi are pretty tight.
Who?
Desi, Queen Desdemona. It's gonna be a thing. Try to keep up, Cece.
Who?
Cecil, Cece, you. God, it's like you're not even trying.
Kids these days. She's meeting with some high-ranking member of the Mages Guild to discuss battle strategy. To be honest, the guild hasn't been very supportive of how Her Majesty has handled things. She was looking for a bit of backup and wanted you specifically.
Well, she can count on me. I hope.
I hope so too. The fate of the Sprawl may rest in your hands.
It always does, Cecil. I'll see you after my shift.
Great. Thanks, Lil. And if you write your dad, tell him we all wish him well.
I will. I know he'd love to hear it. See you later.
You must help us, child. We have been left without shelter. It's awful. Scarborough has fallen.
Ash. Hi, Ash.
My spy network has heard disturbing rumblings that Scarborough fell so quickly and thoroughly due to a traitor in the Duchess's inner circle. Be on the lookout. My heart just breaks for her. If only we had the food supplies to let them in. Alas, without a plan in place to increase our food stores in the future, we simply cannot bring in the people of Scarborough. Was there someone else you've seen already that could have helped? I guess there's no going back now. What am I even saying? Dear God, what has this war done to us?
No. I used it twice? That's scary. So, when he gets here, talk, call, and...
Oh, hello!
Nice to see you again.
You too.
Alright, so, if I remember correctly, he said to call who? Let's see, have reached a new dungeon low. God, mean the crew to a food supply as you contact either myself or Ash. So, let's talk.
I'm just coming from the G. It sure is. We made some I hope we can get
return.
You should take the...
I'm on my way there now.
That we call...
Tunnel plans to increase our dwindling food supplies? Let him in post-haste. Let him in. The city's best and brightest will go over the map and construction will begin in no time. We have food! We have food! Well done, child.
Alrighty.
I can't believe Queen Desdemona and her goblin lover, Chuck, have implemented all these different programs for non-humans. It's a great day to be a... And Gary is learning to become a mage. I think he got a bit carried away playing Magnus the Magnificent.
I knew Desi would get it done.
Desi?
Desi. Queen Desdemona. I'm trying to make it a thing. Try to keep up.
Alright. You're admitted. We fixed that problem. Now in the future when, you know, those old people show up.
Lil, it is all...
Julian, I hope you have...
Do you really mean that?
Yes.
I sincerely...
Thanks, Lil.
Look at that. Perfect.
Hey.
Thanks for...
That's...
I'm actually
Gotta
not
go
sure...
through this as fast
well,
as possible.
Well, that figures. Me and Desi are pretty tight.
Who?
Desi, Queen...
Who?
Oh.
She's
Go
meeting
this
with.
again, please.
She was
goodbye.
looking for a.
Well, she can count on me.
I hope so too.
It always does, Cecil.
Great, great.
I will. I know he.
Whew.
You must help us. We have been left without shelter. It's awful. Scarborough has fallen. The Duchy of Scarborough has been under constant siege for the majority of the war.
Those bastards!
Quite. We finally had to flee. We couldn't stand it any longer. We've been without food for days. Yes, everyone is rather hungry.
I'm so sorry to hear that you've had to flee your home. I can't imagine how hard that must have been.
Thank you, child. I'm a duchess without a duchy.
We have rather a lot of refugees that need your help and your food desperately.
Alright, maybe we can hit them with the truth spray.
I still miss my beloved.
I've been doing my best not to fantasize about poisoning my employer lately. Must not confess crimes, must resist child's powerful spray. Gah.
Excuse me, what?
All right, I did it. I lowered the bridge and let those...
Bastards?
Right, those bastards. I let them in. It was me. Oh, you sneak.
You are hereby banished from the court of Scarborough.
Prince Phineas was right. Soon the entire sprawl will fall to the might of the kingdom of Petrard. Oh, go away. Well spotted, Guardian.
Listen, I'm just doing my job.
And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
Excellent line, milady.
But that was... Oh, never mind. Even with that settled, I'm still not sure what to do with these people.
Oh, my heart just breaks for the dear Duchess and the people of Scarborough. While our food supplies remain dangerously low, with the tunnel operation unlocked thanks to you, we should just be able to feed everyone, including these refugees. You may let them in.
Alright. There we go.
Bless you, dear child.
Yes, thanks awfully. As I said, we are incredibly hungry.
There should be enough food for your people. We have a new plan to bring more into the sprawl.
Regardless, you are a hero in the history of Scarborough. If our lands are ever restored to us.
Alrighty, let's go. Yeah, no, they definitely, that was wild. Oh, it's another recruit. Look at him.
Where do I enlist?
You're there. Here.
Then what are you waiting for? Sign me up already. The name is Bosco. I heard that lily-livered runt Elmer John came by this way, and I want to catch up with him so I can smash his head like a jug.
Why?
You're just the kind of guy we're looking for, but I'll need more than just a first name to sign you up.
Houlihan.
Okay, Bosco Houlihan. And last thing, why do you want to smash Elmer's head like a jug?
Because he's a fool.
I trust it's common practice to go around smashing people's heads like jugs where you're from?
Only if they're dumb enough to run away from a quality dame like Glory Ann.
So to be clear, you're mad that he ran away from Glory Ann?
Yes.
Because you wouldn't run away from Glory Ann if she wanted you.
Yes, but she's made it clear that she doesn't.
This little drama is wrapping up quite nicely.
It will once I smash Elmer John's head like a jug.
I don't think a head really smashes like a jug.
How would you know? Did you grow up with hundreds of jugs around the house because your father was a jugsmith?
Jugsmith?
It's a real thing.
Yes, we need all the help we can get out there. But I can't justify taking any more emotionally conflicted soldiers onto the battlefield. If he's gonna get distracted fighting alongside someone he has unrequited feelings for, I'd choose not to draft him. Love and war do not mix.
Sorry, Mr. Houlihan, but I won't be drafting you today.
What are you gonna do? Stop me?
Me? No, I couldn't. But our soldiers would try to stop you, and if they couldn't stop you, well, then what are we even doing here?
Elmer John can't hide from me forever. I'll catch up with him one day and smash his head like a jug.
Never give up on your dreams. Bye.
Alrighty. What's the score looking like? Ooh! I did a 4-star. The war room. Let's go see what's going on.
Which is exactly why we must start using them immediately.
The risk is too great.
We need more time to study the long-term repercussions.
A luxury we can ill afford.
Your Majesty, Lil has arrived.
Thank you, Cecil. Lil, thank goodness you're here. I've got a problem.
You have an opportunity, Your Highness.
You know Tyronius Athanatos, I believe.
I've had the pleasure, I guess.
Yes, I remember this little guardsman.
And Dr. B. Have you met Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn, Lil?
I have. She works at the hole in the ground by the edge of town.
Yes, I mean, it's an archaeological dig site, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, she's the one who gave me the chronometer 3000 on my first day.
Ah, so she does have access to power crystal technology. I might have known.
Wait, Lil has had access to power crystal technology this whole time? Maybe it's not as dangerous as we imagined. She seems fine.
We don't know that. It's still too early.
How long can we wait? How many
Let me fill you in on what's going on here. The Mages Guild feels that if they had access to power crystals, they could hold back the enemy and maybe even win the war outright.
Okay, so why don't they go buy some? I know a guy in an alley. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. It's starting to sound weird.
They want all the crystals. Access to every dig site and existing stockpile in order to amplify their power.
The good doctor could simply give us the blueprints. Or better yet, the working model the child has in her possession. This would allow our research to flourish in no time.
Dr. Beatrix feels that there are too many unknown variables to use it safely on a larger scale.
The Mages Guild is and always has been reckless. There's no way I'm handing my research over to you. Not until I see the full effects on my human test guinea pig here.
Yeah. Wait, what?
We both knew what this was.
Well, Lil, you've been using power crystals at the guard shed. What do you think? Are they too dangerous?
They are way too dangerous. I use the chronometer 3000 under very specific circumstances. You start manipulating time out there in the everyday world, who knows where it could lead?
Spoken like a scientist. Do you have a master's degree?
How times do I have to tell you people? I'm 12.
Thank you for your counsel. I always appreciate having multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions. I have made up my mind. Dr. B will continue to oversee Lil's progress with the Chronometer 3000, and it will stay out of the hands of the Mages Guild until we can be certain that it is safe to use in this war.
Right, because we're not going to act like he ain't trying to plan a rebellion.
Then at least allow the guild access to the Crystal Reserve for the sake of the Sprawl's future.
For the time being, the reserve shall remain under my control.
For the time being.
My decision is final, Tyronius. You will find that I am not as easily swayed by you as my father was. Thanks for your insight, Lil. I'm sorry to keep putting you in this position.
I'm just here to support my lady love. This choice has been eating her up inside. It's an important decision, and I want to do anything I can to help.
I think she made a good choice. With you, I mean.
Why the princess listens to you, I will never understand. It's like you're the only two people in the Dead Mums Club. My mother's terrible. That should count for something. Hopefully your words will not sway Desdemona on future matters.
That's wild to say.
I'm glad calmer heads prevailed. At least for now.
That's... damn.
Hey, you spoke well today, Lil. One more message for you today. I was instructed to tell you to head over to Malcolm's to meet the advisors. Good luck.
Oh, shit.
Lil, how goes the Battle of the Southern Gate?
Same old. How are things around here holding up?
Great! Business is better than ever. Something about war and the idea of impending doom really gets people out to the bar.
That's good?
You bet it is. If this keeps up, we'll finally be able to get this place up to code.
Then we can get rid of the rats.
We don't have rats! I mean, we do, but technically they have us.
Turns out they own the building and we just rent from them.
But if we make enough money, we can buy out from under them. As far as landlords go, they aren't the worst.
I could do without all the hissing.
Hey, that reminds me. Lil, you got a letter in the mail.
How did that
From Hamish.
A letter from Dad?
Hey, Sweet Pea. How's everything back home? I'm doing okay here. I've gotten to know a lot of the guys. Then when they don't come back from battle, I get the chance to get to know a few more. I miss you. I know you might be scared right now, but don't be. It'll take tougher stuff than this little war to do in your old dad. Please let me know that you're all right, or even if you're not. I need to hear how you're doing. I love you, Lil. Dad.
Love you too, Dad. But what should I write back to him? If I tell him things are tough here, he might worry and get distracted in battle. But if I tell him I'm doing well, he might feel like I don't need him and then get distracted in battle. He's easily Oh boy, neither answer seems right.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Well, it's good to know that Lil knows how to write.
There, that should do it. Hey Arda, mind making sure this gets to where it needs to go?
Sure thing, Lil.
Let's see who's in here. Oh. And my friends.
Well, if it isn't my old pal.
Oh, so now you remember me.
Always did, kiddo. Just had to play it cool while at my legitimate place of business. My former legitimate place of business, that is.
Oh no, what happened?
Tough to say, kid. Could have been any number of things. Change in management, downsizing on account of the war.
It was probably the illegal gambling operation you were running out of the concession stand.
Tough to say, kid. Regardless, I'm here on official bookie business. I've come to collect a debt from Hamish.
Sounds about right. How much does he owe you?
30 gold, and I've got the marker to prove it.
Hey, I earned that.
And so did I. Pleasure doing business with you, kiddo. But hey, I'm not all bad. I hate to take a young kid's pocket money so heartlessly.
Doesn't seem that way.
Hate to take it without giving them a chance to win it back, that is.
Fredo, no gambling.
No gambling.
No gambling, Fredo.
No gambling, just talking. Listen, the Sprawl Brawlers are playing out of town today, and they got the game on that there TV. Tell you what I'll do. You pick who wins, and I'll give you your 30 gold back. If you don't, I keep it. How does that sound to you?
That sounds like gambling.
No gambling.
I ain't hearing a no here. Which team do you want to hear about? Now this team is... Never seen a team bicker so much, but when someone insults their mother, they're out. All right, kid, you...
I bet Brawlers fans are sure wishing their star players weren't cannon fodder for an enemy army right about now. Great Uncle Zack, the Falcon's elderly but unstoppable full-stop swing, was just lifted up by his formidable nephews Kron and Lorik, breezing past the Brawlers' warded circle. Despite a nice attempt to unseat the Wiggly Pig, Sprawl's third whacker, Korab, ended up with a face full of mud. Truly grim stuff for the Brawlers. We're down to the final seconds here, folks. The Falcon's first flanksman, Fiona, has taken out her slingshot. She's pulling it back, and she's beamed the glistening gargoyle, and the Voska Falcons win! Congratulations to the Voska family on another bloody successful family reunion.
Lucky guess, kid. See you around.
Shh, Lil, I'm being discreet. Isla bet me 5 gold that I couldn't steal a bottle of fizzy when Arda's distracted.
How are you planning to do that?
I figure if I wait long enough, one of the rats will bite her and she'll freak out and maybe run around a bit.
Solid plan.
Well, thanks everybody for showing up today. That's the end of this video. It's a little longer. We went way over schedule. But the good news is we got to chapter 2 of this game. So don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check out all the other platforms that I'm on. Y'all have a good night, or day, or whatever day it is, or time. Have a good one.